Well, this weird thing happened with the internet video space where, unlike publishing text or even audio on the internet, with video, the bandwidth costs and the complexity around transcoding and formats made it so that everyone's just dependent on these very large video silo hosting sites. Like, so much of the content audience is just all around, YouTube in particular, and a few others, and that's just not the way the internet's supposed to be. It's not how it's supposed to work, and it presents real problems for freedom of speech and for people's ability to if they're making a video program that they really care about. It affects their ability to make decisions about context and about presentation and about everything from the type of space around the video to the quality of the encoding and all that. Many publishers are dependent on these big video hosts that only give them one option. And if they don't use one of those big video hosts, they lose a lot of their audience. So it's just bad. And where we see ourselves fitting into that is by making something that's more like a video browser. That's a program you run on your computer that you can point to any source out there. So anyone who's using Miro, this video browser, this video RSS aggregator that works over an open standard, can point Miro at any source. And whether those videos are hosted on YouTube, or whether that feed is on FeedBurner, or coming from somebody's WordPress blog, or something somebody typed up by hand, or whatever, whatever people's hosting strategy is, if they're playing with that open standard, if they're using that open standard, it will work in Miro. And we're creating a large audience of people watching video that way across an open standard. They don't care where the video comes from, who it's hosted by, or even if it's hosted conventionally at all. I mean, publishers can even use BitTorrent to distribute their video, which and if other peer-to-peer distribution platforms come along, like we'd like to, that are open source, we'll incorporate that too. So the idea is to make it so that a publisher can put videos on their own server, they can put videos on any other service, and that they're completely independent, and that the viewer has this whole online video space that's centered around him or her instead of being centered around some video site. So they can pull in video from any different, any type of source and do whatever they want with it. That's the idea, is to make an online video space that is more free, like the internet has been, in that it's open and competitive, and everybody's and this is the main point. We want to make a space where everybody's as much on a level playing field as possible, so that people who have a lot of money for hosting and a lot of money for to put into presenting their video and for doing deals with sites like YouTube to give their video preferred placement or something like that, we want to make it so that they're on a total level playing field with everybody else, because there's no middlemen. There's just the viewers and the publishers interacting across a totally open medium. So if you haven't used Miro yet, you should download it. GetMiro.com, because it makes it really easy to download video from anywhere. Keep videos on your computer, manage videos, have your video library, play videos full screen. It plays every video format you can think of, practically, because like VLC, it just plays everything and works.